Hey guys, it's coffee time. We are doing coffee time early today, as you might notice from the sunlight that my giant cat is blocking. He normally doesn't lay here. Like, he'll either sit here and watch birds and be very alert and excited, and his tail will be going all over the place. This is middle of the day. Normally you guys see him at night. Sometimes he just lays there at night. But middle of the day, it's either he lays on the carpet, he lays on the bed, or he sits here very alert and enjoys and soaks in all of the birdie goodness. But unfortunately today, we decided to have a play date for Oni, because Oni, we have realized, is very bad with other dogs. Very bad, which surprises me because she came from a shelter. I guess that could create that sort of animosity, but I don't know. She barks at like every dog, regardless of what they're doing. Does not matter. She's just like, You know, she has tiny dog syndrome. She just wants to be, big girl on campus. So, figured, a friend has a dog named Lily. She was like, hey, Lily's going to be going for a hike today, and I'm going to be in your neck of the woods. Do you want me to bring her over and they can play date? And I don't know whether or not it went well because I heard lots of barking. But, it's just like when you have to socialize animals with humans, right? You gotta socialize animals with their own kind sometimes. And this guy gets too excited about meeting other cats and freaks them out. So I want him to meet more and more cats so that maybe he realizes that they don't like being run at. Huh. You just run at other cats. You just want friends so badly. You just terrify them. Because you're a big cat. You're a big manly looking cat. Huh, Sherlock? You're just like the real Sherlock Holmes. You have a hard time making friends. And that's okay because that means that when Watson Kitty happens, the bond will be so great. This is my plan. Look, guys, I need you to not worry. I need you to not worry about this and just accept it because it's going to happen and I can't wait. Literally every time I mention Watson Kitty to somebody, someone's like, oh, moving on to cat number 2, huh? I'm like, second and final. This is my second and final cat. I'm not getting more than 2. And everybody goes, mm-hmm. Which then immediately makes me think, all right, if I were to get another cat, which I won't, but if I were to get more than 2 cats, what would I call the next one? Would I get an Irene cat? Would I get a Moriarty cat? Obviously a Moriarty cat would be more fun. And just like buy whatever cat they get along with the least. I'm like, all right, you're Moriarty cat. Welcome to my house. And he's just like, this is the worst life ever. I feel so bad. But as long as Sherlock Cat and Watson Kitty love each other. As long as you and Watson Kitty love each other. I just gotta find a kitty that you love. And then it'll all be fantastic. Have I shown you guys my mug yet? I'm trying to remember whether or not I already showed this to you. King Butt Touches! It's like the best mug ever. I'm so happy with it. Okay, because look, I told, like, everyone to buy this mug. Because the second I saw it, I go on Topatoco a lot. It's like all web comic-based merchandise, basically. And when you go on there, sometimes they're like, hey, there's a new thing. So I went on there, and it was like, hey, new mugs. And this mug showed up. Shh. This mug showed up. Oh, that's probably them telling me to meet them at food. Whatever. They can deal. I have a video to make. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so they were like, hey, we got a new mug. And I clicked on it, and this mug came up. Like, insta-buy, obviously. And I even tweeted it. I was like, guys, just buy this mug. Because in my perfect world, look, I didn't think to make this mug myself, which is a travesty already. So I figure whoever did think of this mug deserves all the dollars. So, in my perfect world, we monopolize this mug. This mug is only owned by Dodgeling Burritos or friends of Dodgeling Burritos. And we just all love and treasure these mugs and make that person lots of money. And that would just make it all come together and be worth it. You know what? I'm gonna link you guys in the description so that if you want a King Butt Touches mug, you can have one. It's just so funny. It literally showed up this morning, like right before I was gonna start filming. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go make my coffee video. And then Phil goes, oh, a package just came for you. I was like, oh my god. And of course, you know, it's like in the little, it's in that box. Like just the little box that mugs always come in. And I was like, oh. And I had the fragile sticker on it. And I went, oh. I knew it was the King Butt Touches mug. And so it was meant to be. It was meant to be. It was meant to all come together and be beautiful. So I'm very excited about it. Today, the reason that I'm making this video so early is because I'm going to be going to an art show today with Jeannie and her boyfriend. We were going to be, so they're going to the Framers. I was going to go to the Framers with them because it was going to be like Framers, then food, and then this art show. And then like work stuff at night. But whatever. Ignore that stuff. That's not fun. But, yeah, so I was going to go to the Framers with them because I have 2 Deadpool pieces to do now. But then I thought, you know, it makes no sense to go to the Framers until I have been to Anime Expo because, as I've made it abundantly clear, I have many artists that I'm going to stock there. So I'm going to go to Anime Expo and buy all the things. What if I go to this art show and there's a print that I really want? Maybe I'll buy something there. Like, there's no point. There's no point in me going to the Framers until I have a bunch of stuff to bring them. I mean, it's overwhelming, but it's still, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. I need to remember to do this. Every time that I go to Anime Expo and I go to Artist Alley, I never remember to ask them to sign their stuff. And this year, because there are, okay, I'm stalking, and if they're watching this, awkward, I'm gonna find Alice XZ, because I love her artwork. Like, I'm blown away by her art constantly. So I'm going to find her, and I'm definitely going to buy at least one thing from her, and I want her signature on it for sure. And then I also need to find Omocat. I bought a few things from him last year, but this year he has this beautiful Attack on Titan print that he said he's going to be bringing to Anime Expo, and he's not going to be in Artist Alley, so I have to, like, find him and then be like, hi, I love you, and then buy things. And I need to remember to get him to sign stuff too, because, I don't know, I always wind up in these situations where I should have something signed, right? Like, I'm surrounded by the people, or I've met the people that I would want to sign the thing, but I just don't do it. And that's really, like, that would be the biggest reason to frame something, right? Like, other than it being gorgeous, there's also just, like, guys, like, if there are signatures on something, that just makes it look so great. And then you can be like, I met that person. I want that. I want that. So I'm sad that the Deadpool, that this Deadpool drawing doesn't have, I don't think it does. No, it doesn't have a signature on it. I wish that it did. This is the one that Will had commissioned for me. Ah, guys. Yeah, it's all good times. But what I figure, look, here's what I'm thinking, is that if I bring in a bunch of stuff at once, I didn't think to do this last time, but I should have. I'm going to bring in a bunch of stuff to the Framers, and then I'm going to be like, look, I brought you so many things. Can we work out a discount? Right? Right? Because I'm bringing you so many things. Like, I know I'm going to get at least 10 things framed when I go there. There should be a 10 frame discount. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. They're all going to be small-ish. Smallish. But, look. I just feel very strongly about it. God, I just love this mug. Look at it. Look! King Butt Touches. Best mug ever. Monopoly, you guys. If you have been wanting a butt-themed mug, this is the time. This is the time. Monopoly. Yes. And again, I won't make any money off of that at all. But I don't care. Don't even care. It's worth it. But yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. go eat with friends, and then go to the art show, and we're gonna have a fun day, I think. Until I have to work, and that's where the fun's done. Fun over from then on. But up to end of art show, good day, and then work. But that's okay. It's a Saturday. I'm gonna have fun, and next week is gonna be crazy because of E3. So I'm just kind of like, gotta relax a little this weekend before E3, because E3 is gonna just make me like, it's gonna be so overwhelming, which is fine. I get to see a bunch of friends and stuff, so it's all good. But yeah, I hope that you guys had a great day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye. Mwah.